Hi, you're watching Movie Guide. I'm your host, Evy Baehr Carroll, at the red carpet of The Call of the Wild, based on Jack London's famous classic book. I'm going to talk to the whole cast and crew right now.
When did I find my calling? I don't know that I have found my calling, but I certainly found work that I've enjoyed and opportunity for expression, for value in my life, and I'm honored to have been lucky enough to have been accepted into that world. Thank you.
So much. Guide's Buck.
What?
Guide's Buck. He's very compassionate.
He's a natural animal. He's born. I mean, we mustn't overlay human characteristics. He's a feeling animal, and they read emotion from people. They're comfortable with a person that is a companion to them. They bring emotional value to our lives.
You know, I think this is an interesting book. And now into a movie, what is Buck's guiding force? Because he's always seeing that one dog guiding him. What is that?
Well, it's that bond between a human and a dog. I mean, there isn't anybody upon the planet anywhere that doesn't understand that when a dog looks at you. Long time ago, dogs decided that they looked at humans and decided that they were going to be a bond together.
And your character, because I've seen the movie, he kind of lays down the law. Talk about that.
Well, you know, I'm from that area up there, so I'm kind of the enforcer and kind of the kind of watching things and guiding things and kind of try to sort everything out, you know, and understands that John Thornton is a troubled man and needs a little bit of guidance, you know, yeah.
And what do you think families can get out of this movie in terms of morals and?
Well, it's about that respect for nature, which we've lost a lot of, you know, and if we don't get it back, we're all going to be in a lot of trouble.
Did you grow up with this book?
No, not really, actually. No, I remember White Fang as a kid, but I didn't study it in school, but quickly became aware that it was a timeless classic when I was about to do the movie, and my friend bought me the book as a present, and it was great. Again, I can see why you all read it in school.
Yeah. Do you have any pets?
We have a cricket. No, we have a cat called Cricket, and we're in negotiations about getting a dog. So maybe this will push us over the line.
That's how my family is too. We're in negotiations. We'd love to have the animal. Like, I know exactly what I want.
What do you want to get?
A Great Pyrenees, which is like a huge dog.
Yes, we're into big dogs.
Yeah.
Like that's what
What are you guys gonna get?
I think maybe a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
I think at the
like
moment
a
that's what we're
great
leaning.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're really obedient. You can train them well, and my friend has one, and they're an awesome dog.
So what do you think pets can teach children or families?
Love, and you know, dogs especially are so in touch with human emotion. Like, you know, they can sense when their owner is down, or you know, and I just think that for kids to be around dogs, it really opens them up emotionally, I think, you know.
So this was a really interesting book, and now you've made it an interesting movie. Talk about, you know, it's a hardship creating a book into a movie.
It's one of those books that I read at different points in my life as a kid when I thought I was Buck and thinking I would crush it in the Yukon. And then I read it again as a grown-up with young kids who are here tonight and going to go see it. And you think, I hope Buck finds the right people to guide him to becoming the best version of himself. So I revere the writing style. I revere Jack London for going to the places where amazing things were happening, because writers like myself often stay home. So for me, it was not a hardship at all. It was a labor of love. We were lucky enough to be with a studio who at every point, whether it was production, whether it was the initial pitch of we want to make this movie, said nothing except go make that great version of it where you tell a story that had never been told before, even though the book has been adapted before.
Talk to me about one of the reasons you came out here. Did you grow up with the book? Did you love the book?
I did. I actually loved the book. I actually read it 3 times when I was in elementary school. I I'm a huge animal lover, so anything that involves dogs especially, sign me up. Even though I know I'm probably going to cry again tonight, it's fine. Like, I knew what was going to happen in Marley and Me, but I still watched it twice, and I cried both times. But it's just such an amazingly, it's an inspiring story, and it just shows how, you know, to find real, true happiness, you don't have to get it from anything else in the world except what's inside. Go out to nature, and there's unconditional, non-judgmental love from, you know, animals, and especially dogs, man. Dogs. I have a 14-year-old Australian Shepherd. He's still glued to my hip, loves my kids, loves my wife, loves everybody, man.
So what have you felt like your kids have learned through the experience of having a dog?
You know, that there's a creature out there that literally, even though it's on 4 legs, feels just like we feel. They can tell when you're sad, you're happy, you're angry, you're frustrated. And just that one pet or that one cuddle or that one lick on the face or on your toe, it makes you happy. There's like euphoria that just permeates off of dogs. It's just amazing.
That's a wrap from the red carpet of The Call of the Wild. Make sure to check out the full review at movieguide.org.